Hey. How are y'all doing? What is going on? Happy Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. I hope you guys had some barbecue. I hope y'all had some fun outside. If you follow me on Instagram, you know your girl was out here this morning with my daughter being a cheerleader. Okay, I posted some pictures and stuff like that. Her, cheering us, marching, child. My behind was supposed to been up here with y'all earlier, right? But I laid down and fell asleep. Okay, I'm not young anymore. I can't do it how I used to do it. You know how like back in the day you used to be able to like be on a go all day long and everything was cool. No, I was out there for like 4 hours and I came home and had to go to sleep. It was just too much. But in my defense, I did have to wake up early to put her little makeup on, okay? This little girl is so hard headed, y'all. She's so hard headed. But we had so much fun. And this was her first time. She's in the fourth grade. So this was her first time cheering. Y'all know she take dance class, so she been dancing and stuff like that. It's her first time cheering, so she was so excited. They had all the schools out there and everything like that. So it was a cute little march, and we marched down the main street and everything. It was nice. It was nice. I was glad I wasn't one of the people trying to get down the street because that's the main street. Okay, so yeah, it was really cute. So what is going on? Yes, we have officially survived season 14 of Married at First Sight. It is officially over, y'all. We deserve a drink, okay? We deserve a shot of tequila. We deserve a special day for ourselves just to regroup, recoup, and everything, y'all. Y'all know it's been real when I don't even be like, oh, we doing Married at First Sight right away. No, I had to get my mind together, get my life together. I halfway remember what happened this episode, okay? I'm not gonna hold you. Um, I'm not gonna hold you. I halfway remember what happened this episode, but I do want to say I am so agitated with the women this season. Okay, like they all get on my nerve equally just as bad. I don't know why we coddling Alyssa. Alyssa worked on my everlasting nerve. Okay, it was the fake crying. You're not gonna make me feel attacked. You promised me. Okay, so let's just get into some stuff. First thing I want to say is that y'all, this is Dr. Viviana's official last year of Married at First Sight. I know I talk my ish about Dr. Viviana, but I am low key kind of sad to see her go. Okay, I am low key kind of sad to see her go, but I feel like what's her name? Dr. Pia. Is that her name? Dr. Pia may be a good replacement for her. It may be time for Dr. Viviana to go out. But Dr. Viviana went out with a bang. Okay. I love when Dr. Viviana pulled out the receipts. I said, thank you, girl. Thank you. Finally. Dr. Vivi said, Dr. Vivi said, I ain't got nothing to lose. Where the no say? Where's my book at? Okay, she pulled them Monique. Sam, where's my binder? She said you was mad at us and you wanted to tell us that you didn't that we didn't give you what you asked for. What did you ask for, Alyssa? Because what I got is you asked for a man that's this. And what did we give you? This. So what did he have, Alyssa? What did he have, Alyssa? Alyssa, I'm like, Alyssa, all Alyssa got to say is he wasn't cute. He wasn't cute. Now, y'all, if she would have said that, I would have respected her so much more. But instead, she pulled out her little tears and she was like, you guys told me you wasn't going to make me feel attacked. You told me that you wasn't gonna gang up on me. And I said, if y'all don't get this girl off of here with this privilege just up here crying, give it to her. Give it to all that smack she talked, told Chris she hate him, said he was being aggressive, called the experts out. She don't trust them, she don't like them, she upset with them. All that mess that woman was on that screen saying, and y'all gonna sit here and let her pull out these tears, and then y'all going back down. It might be time for Pastor Cal to go because Pastor Cal was the one, no, Viviana, no, Viviana. And I'm sitting here like, what the HELL is going on? Because at this point, I need somebody to dig into her. And I'm so mad that when the women sat down, that they was on her side. Out of everything that happened, I could respect Lindsay at least for trying to go through this marriage. But the way they tried to drag that girl all the way down to the ground, I mean, they tried to drag Lindsay down to the ground. The whole scene was so unnecessary because it had nothing to do with their marriages. It had nothing to do with the process. It was just a bunch of catty female BS. I honestly felt like I was watching a Housewives of Atlanta reunion. I was sitting here adding some of the Beverly Hills girls because y'all know they're mixed. Okay, they're mixed. But I was really sitting here like, what do y'all got us watching? What's happening here? Okay, only thing I learned from this whole conversation is that Jasmina is just as nasty as the rest of them. Okay. Noi don't want to be bothered with the BS because Noi was like, I don't know nothing. Every time they kept asking Noi questions, Noi was looking like she was a deer stuck in the head, stuck in the head, like huh. Did Lizzie kick Jasmina out the car? Okay, we figure out that Jasmina don't like Lindsay. Lindsay tried to kick her out the car because Lindsay said that she was being loud. Okay, she was being aggressive. She was being all this in the car. And so, I was like, not Lindsay ready to kick people out the car. Child, they was ready to throw all types of salt and everything on her. So far to the point where they brought up the fact that, Lindsay in the beginning said that she didn't know who Alyssa was. They're like, where's the other girl? Remember when they was at the bachelorette party, they was, where's the other girl? Where's the other girl? Lindsay was like, oh, it's another girl. It's another girl. Child, for what? We all know that. She blocked her. Yes, she blocked her. But why was she over here trying to DM her husband? So we gonna overlook Alyssa DMing Mark the Shark or Mark the Guppy at this point, or the Clownfish, and pay attention to Lindsay kicking out Jasmina when she ain't even actually kick out Jasmina. She threatened to kick out Jasmina. But y'all, I just want to know they should have gave me some footage because that would have been a sight to see, because I want to see if Jasmina was buck how she claimed to be, okay? And I'm so agitated with the fact that Jasmina said that she was checking Olajuwon all the time. Why is Jasmina checking Olajuwon all the time? And why they not showing Olajuwon get checked? And for the life of me, y'all, and I know I'm going all over the place because I really don't have no notes, so I don't know no order. Just coming how things come to my brain. But what show was Kevin watching? No, honestly, y'all. What show was Kevin watching? Please help me. Kevin done said to these people, America's favorite couple, talking about Olajuwon and Katina. I said, who? When where? With who? Like, say what? Nah, don't play with me like that. Because now y'all playing in our face. Olajuwon and Katina is nobody's favorite couple. Nobody's favorite couple. And then they got the nerve to be like, she worked hard for that ring, every stone. I said, look at the shade. Because Lizzie was like, every stone, she worked hard for every stone. I said, I know that's right. But he can keep the ring. I don't need my ring to be that big if I gotta work that hard for it, baby. Nope. If I gotta work that hard for it, I'll pass. Definitely pass. Okay. Katina should have kept the same energy with Lindsay to Isaac. That's the thing, right? Because these women bother me so bad. Okay. So why is Katina over here? She's so vocal, right? She's so vocal when it comes to everybody. She don't want to look a certain type of way on camera. I'm not going to argue with you on camera, Lindsay. I'm not going to do this with you on camera, Lindsay. But when Olajuwon is all up in her face, she become like this little hermit crab and want to drag herself into the shell and act like she don't know what's going on. And for her, at Katina, because y'all know what Katina doing now, y'all. Y'all know what she doing now. She arguing back. So instead of just leaving and going into a healthy relationship where you're just not arguing back and you're actually having conversations and you're communicating and you're having healthy arguments, because we argue, right? You're having healthy arguments that actually come to a resolve and stuff like that. You just arguing back. So when he say F you, Katina, you say F you back, Olajuwon. Is this what we doing now? We just go and argue back. I really don't understand. Someone help me. Help me. Help me. What the heck is happening? Like, you mean to tell me that the main thing about all of this is that now Katina has found her voice to argue back with Olajuwon instead of leaving his dusty behind. And so now everything's supposed to be better. And I'm so agitated with this whole season of Olajuwon. I mean, y'all, I'm really trying to figure out, are we watching the same show that they produced to us? Because there's no way when Kevin sat down with the men and they was talking to Olajuwon, there's no way no one should have called that man out. And I mean, really call him out. That is not how you talk to your woman. That is not how you behave. That is not like no one. Kevin, who's a married man, okay? You got freaking Michael up this house, and yeah, I told him sometimes, you gotta be careful how you shut up, Michael. Both all y'all shut up. Because all y'all let these women walk all over you, which is why they on the other side of the couch besides Olajuwon, because Olajuwon wasn't having that. Olajuwon wasn't having that. Child. All the rest of them sitting over there, they all, y'all, this cast. Hey y'all, hey y'all. I know y'all been coming in. I just been going off. So how y'all doing? Okay, I hope y'all enjoying y'all Memorial Day. I'm so glad that y'all came to hang out with me for a little bit. Okay, to finally wrap up this daggone season of Married at First Sight, baby, because they got me all the way confused as to what was the point. The season was lackluster. The reunion was so weak because the season was so weak. Now, usually, y'all, when we go into these reunions, it be some stuff unfold, and it be some stuff happening, it be some stuff to talk about. All we got is the Housewives of Atlanta with a little bit of Beverly Hills on the side. I don't even know if I should say Beverly Hills, because baby, they's definitely not pulling off that. But the reunion of the girls sitting here going back and forth about who did what to who, okay? But I got a question. Y'all let me know what y'all think, okay? So we get to the point where we find out that, Mark said that Lindsay spit on her. Now, Lindsay made it seem as though she kind of like, she was talking to him and like spit came out. If I could remember, because I think, I want to, y'all, please tell me that's how I remember it. And yeah, so she didn't really spit on him, but she kind of spit on him. Do y'all believe that Lindsay actually spit on Mark? Like, if she spit on him, he should have left her. Now, y'all about to be probably a little bit upset with me, okay? Because I'm gonna tell y'all this. When Lindsay said that, Mark fixed that, she came and helped Mark fix his house, okay? And then she got him the best job he ever had. She upgraded him. Baby, let me upgrade you. I'ma upgrade you. Right, okay, when she upgraded his whole life, okay? She leveled up on him. She helped him level up and all that good stuff, right? I was like, yes, Mark, yes, use her. Because when everybody was like, he used that girl. And I was like, good for him. Good for him. Good for him, okay? Because, yeah, the Lindsay magic. She gave him the Lindsay magic. Good for him, because let me tell you something. You are not going to talk about me on national TV the way she did. Talked about all the things. His balls, okay? He got small balls. He don't make no money. He ain't got this. He ain't got that. And he's this, that, and the other. I don't want to live in his mama house, but look at her in that house, okay? And she had helped fix it and decorate it. Got the nerve to be acting all crazy and expect for this man to be weak enough to not put your behind out, right? You gonna argue with him, and I'm pretty sure she said something below the waist things to that man in them arguments to make him pull her out, because as we have learned, Mark the Shark will deal with a lot, okay? But what I think he got tired, he got fed up, and he realized like, oh no, she really about to live with me for real. She gotta go. So if he used Lindsay, I'm just gonna have to charge it to the game. Charge it to the game, Lindsay. Charge it to the MFing game. Because you cannot, and I repeat, you cannot get up here and behave the way you did and expect for someone to love you. Okay? Okay? You can't. Mark was supposed to love me. Oh, well, did you give Mark love? Or did you give him a headache? Did you talk nice to him? Talk to him nice. Or did you always be yelling and screaming and hollering? Like, Lindsay, we saw you in action, baby. We saw you in action firsthand. So what you tried to tell us, I ain't buying it. I'm not buying it. So yes, he told you that you was going to have to go. Yes, he told you that you was going to have to pack up your bags. And if you wasn't ready to leave, you was going to have to pay rent. Because remember all that, you got it, right? Because you live in where she said she lived in the South Side, whatever she lived, the upper class, who knows where she lived. But you know, she rolled in the zone. So baby, I need your half for the rent. Okay, remember, I only make 40, what he say, 60K a year. I only make 60K a year, baby. I need your half for the rent. You think you're going to live here for free? Immediately, no. Immediately, no. You asked me, Mark 1. Okay? If you ask me, Mark 1, because it's nothing wrong with them doing things for each other. I'm pretty sure Lindsay did those things because she never wanted to break up the family. He said he never wanted to break up the family. But sis, if you wanted to keep the family together, why did you take every opportunity to talk nasty to him and beat him down and be disgusted with him, and you wanted to keep the family together? Those two actions don't go hand in hand. I can't want to be in a relationship with you, but then every time I turn around, tell you I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I don't want to be here. Okay? So when he gave her a dose of her own medicine, okay, because that's all he did was give her a dose of her own medicine all the times. Go sleep on your mama's couch. She let you in. Go to your mama's house. Oh, this, that, and other. All those times she was saying all those nasty things to him. He went around, flipped the script on her, did it to her, and now she want to sit up here talking about something. I don't want to have nothing to do with him. I don't want to be friends with him no more. After I help him get his house together, he's threatened to kick me out and change the keys and make me pay rent. Girl, which one was it? Kick you out, change the doors, or make you pay rent? Because if I'm kicking you out and I can't make you pay rent, get the story together first before you try to tell me what's happening, because I'm confused. I know, I'm confused. So did he kick her out? Was he about to kick her out? Was he gonna make her pay the rent? What? But like I said, he only making $60,000 a year. So yes, sis, you gotta put in for the rent if you're gonna be staying here. Okay. And no, you're not sleeping in my bed with me. Okay. And keep your cats in the room with you. Okay. Because I'm breaking up the family. The family is broken up. Yeah, I just can't with these people. So, y'all said that y'all believe that she actually spit on him. Y'all think it was like a spit or was like a, like a spit? Like, what kind of spit? This is what happened when I took a nap. I should have never took a nap, y'all. But I'm trying to figure out which y'all think it was. Like a hog spit, or was it like a little, a little spit? Like, okay. My thing is, first of all, Lindsay, you need to keep your spit to yourself, because, baby, you would have spit on me, I'd have knocked you out smooth, okay? We would have been clearly fighting, because I would have tried to knock you out. And if I didn't, because Lindsay's a big girl, okay? If I didn't, we were still going to be fighting. I don't care. We was going to be fighting, okay? Take your cats and go, right? Take your cats. Take it all. Like, we're not about to do this with you. I'm about to do this with you, okay? Y'all go ahead, like the video. Please like the video. And if this is your first time here, subscribe. And if you are just watching and not commenting, leave me some yellow hearts. Let me know that you are in the building. Okay. So instead of them dragging Alyssa, all the girls wanted to be Alyssa's friend. Okay. So I want to know, why was Alyssa DMing Mark? So Alyssa tried to make it seem like they all was friends. And then this is why it was okay for her to DM Mark, because everyone was, talking to everyone. But at the end of the day, sis, you're not on the show anymore. You're not part of the cast anymore. You don't need to have anything to do with Mark. And I agree with Lindsay. You not here for marriage, sis. There's no reason why you need to be DMing my man. And for the women to sit up there and be on Alyssa's side, I was sitting there side-eyeing everybody like, what's happening? Nah, because anybody that rock with Alyssa, I'm such a good person. I know it's a running joke, but I'm such a good person. No, immediately no. Immediately no. Yes, y'all, please subscribe. I'm 20 subscribers away from 6,000, y'all. I'm stressed out over here because I'm trying to figure out why it's taking me so long. It never take me this long, okay? But I do know that, the seasons are coming down to end. New shows are happening, so I'm switching up audience and things like that. So I get it. But if you've been here all this time and you have not subscribed, please do. Please do, because, like, that's not fair. That's not nice. That's not right, okay? So let's do that for me. Let's do that for me on this great Memorial Day. And it was hot. It was hot today, y'all. It had me walking up and down the street and everything. But anyway, I just don't understand. Oh, yes, we could go for the 60K, girl. You meant what you said. You said what you meant. She said what she said. 60K is what she said, okay? We need 20 more to 6K. But I take the 60K if y'all got them out there for me. I'll take the 60K if y'all guys share. Okay, send your friends over here, your family, and your mamas, and your brothers, and your cousins, okay? Your daughters, everybody, send them all over here. We have fun over here. Okay. So yeah, it's barbecue. Was barbecuing? Yeah, it's hot. I ordered barbecue, child. Nobody got time for that. Nope. But I'm side-eyeing the women because I really don't like the fact that they were on Alyssa's side. Like, and I'm not saying they can't be on Alyssa's side, but y'all should all know that she should not be sitting there trying to, DM Mark for what? And then she's trying to low-key get with Steve on a low. Like with the whole eagle tattoo situation. As she claimed it wasn't that, but it really was that. Because y'all remember the psychic said that her husband was going to have an eagle tattoo and Steve has an eagle tattoo. I feel like she was trying to find a way to stay on the show. And if that meant try to get Steve, somebody else's husband, or try to have a relationship with somebody else's husband, then she was going to be able to get some of this camera time. She was going to be able to be at the building, okay? Because why was she the one going? Because wasn't it supposedly that her and Mark was, remember we heard the rumors of Alyssa supposed to have been hanging out with Mark on the rooftop? And y'all going to sit here and take that on Alyssa's side? Why does Alyssa have anything to do with Mark? Why are they talking? Why is she at the building? Why is she going? She purposely went to his Instagram to DM him. She purposely went and sought for him to talk to him on purpose. And then y'all want to sit up here and be friends with this girl and kiki and ha-ha with this girl. And I'm side-eyeing all y'all because I want to know, anybody who want to be friends with Alyssa, I'm such a good person, really got to have some character traits in there that I don't like. Hold on. Mark DM first, though, and said what? Okay, correct me, baby. Correct me. What he said? What he say to her? Let me find out Mark was the one that wanted to... Child. Let me take all that back. Let me find out Mark was the one that wanted to get with Alyssa. Let me find out Mark was the one trying to get with Alyssa. He was shacking on her. Okay. So he was checking on her after the Chris thing. Cool. Then it should have stopped right then. Okay, that's an understandable text. But wasn't Mark, child, this is what I'm saying. Wasn't Mark Chris friend? Wasn't Mark and Chris at the supermarket talking and everything? See, I got a feeling that when Lindsay be talking about, remember Lindsay always talking about Mark is totally different here and there. I feel like he wishy-washy. Because you was up in there with Chris all in his business and then you checking on Alyssa and texting her. I mean, you could just be a nice guy, right? Could just be a nice guy. But can we talk about Mark for a second? Since we talked about Mark, let's talk about Mark for a second. Yes, that's why they was that why that's why we confused. Yeah, let's talk about Mark for a second. Okay. I don't know what's up with Mark. I do not know what's up with Mark. I do believe that Mark shows us two different versions of himself. I do believe that he's one way on camera, another way off of camera, but he says that he just don't like conflict. He don't like to be bothered. And Lindsay brings all that confusion, so he always shuts down. So he always shuts down, right? So I'm sitting here trying to figure out who is Mark, y'all. No, seriously, I want to know, like, who is Mark? I feel like Lindsay overshadowed Mark so bad that we didn't get the opportunity to get to know or see who Mark was. I feel like he literally let her beat him down so bad to the point where he was sitting there and he could barely talk. Like he could barely speak up for himself. I mean, he kind of sort of wanted to. It's like the shark that he was supposed to be literally disappeared. Okay, he became a guppy fish. He became a star. Not even yeah, maybe a starfish. That probably fit him better. Okay, he definitely was not the shark. And I'm trying to figure out what like who is Mark and do I like him? Do we like Mark as a collective? Like a part of me feels like I should, right? But I also feel like there's a side of him that we never got to see because Lindsay was so over dramatic. And I'm not gonna say that some of the things she said about him may not be true outside of like, okay, let's take out all the mean stuff she said, you know, about his balls being small, you know, about him not being able to, you know, make her come, about, you know, all the things that girl talks so bad about that man. It's just not looking good, okay? About, you know, him not having no money, him not having no class, not having no intellect. Damn, y'all, the list could go on and on. Like, child, we got days. We could just talk about all the things that she calls him. But we like him just like we like the bully kid at the school. Is that what it was? That's what I'm saying. Like, do we actually like him, or do we just like him because we can't like her? Do we actually know who Mark is? Did we actually get to see Mark for who Mark was? You know, it's kind of like I feel like Katina and Mark was in the same situation on two different levels because they both lost their voice. They both lost who they were, except for Katina, except for Mark finally got fed the F up because she helped upgrade him. Okay, he got him a better job now. He got him his house renovated. Okay, he out here living his best life thanks to Lindsay Magic. Well, I'm glad that Lindsay was out here dusting off the magic on people. Okay, because she was also ruining lives. Because y'all can't tell me that she did not bring back juju to that man's life. Okay, it's the Lindsay curse as well. Lindsay got the Lindsay curse and then the Lindsay magic. Okay, because she's the as soon as she met him, the man had the bed bugs, got evicted, the cat died, you know, like his grandmother, everything just started spiraling down for him. His whole life just started spiraling down. He done got hurt in flag football. How you get hurt in flag football? His whole life. I think after the Lindsay curse, you deserve some Lindsay magic, okay? So yes, Lindsay, you sprinkled your little magic after you put the curse on him. You needed to. You done shredded the man down to dust. Okay? It's your fault. It's all your fault. I'm blaming everything on Lindsay. Y'all, I'm blaming everything on Lindsay. It's all Lindsay's fault, okay? She deserved to make it right at the end. She deserved it. Okay, we know more about Mark's mama than him, right? And that's because Lindsay was out here telling all of business, telling everybody's business, and then want us to believe that she didn't tell production that her and Steve slept together. Okay, well, we know for a fact that you told them producers because you be out here telling everybody because he was exhausted from giving sperm in the tube. That's why he fell at the platform. Right, making that man check on national TV. Could you imagine how embarrassing that is for someone to actually go get their sperm checked out on TV to see if they can have kids? God forbid his little swimmers was not swimming the way they were supposed to swim, and he found out he couldn't really have kids. You know how that would make that man feel, as if you haven't already demasculated him enough. Enough is enough, Lindsay. Okay, because I promise you, if he would have said to her, hey, you know what? I want to take you to the doctor. Let's go get your eggs. Let's see how many good eggs you got left because you know you pushing it up there in the age. Let me make sure your eggs are still being able to get fertilized and all this other stuff. And we had to find out on TV. She'll be up there talking about he's really trying to, pulling out the tears of how unthoughtful that is for him and how just nasty. The same way she pulled those stunts all season when she said that, he called her too much or some extra or something, and she starts crying. But she's telling everybody at the daggone thing that he can't eat the kitty cat right. And I'm sitting here like, girl, the double standard of it all. You could say damn near anything to really hurt him and make him feel bad and put all his real business out there. And he called you a word like extra. And then all of a sudden you sitting here crying and being hysterical and acting like a crazy girl. For what? But no one, but it was okay when you told everybody that he couldn't eat the box. Did you tell him he couldn't eat the box right so he could learn how to? Did you try to coach him and give him some of that Lindsay magic to take it to someone else? I hope you did, girl. So someone else could reap all the benefits of that you sold to him because you ruined his life, but then you got it back on track. So good for your Lindsay curse and your magic. That's what Mark needs to do. Give her crap. Right. But Mark, every time Mark tried to give her match the energy, every time he tried to match the energy, she wasn't here for it. She wasn't here for it. Hey, Franny, did you have your baby? Or are you still pregnant? Congratulations. I miss you. I hope all is well. Lindsay wanted Gangster to roughen up her life. Let me tell you something. Lizzie got up there and she tried to talk about how she met great men and how she, got good engineers and she goes on good dates and they have wooed her and everything she said was in past freaking tense. She still ain't got no man. For you to be the perfect catch, you still ain't got no man. Okay? Is Lindsay the one that was engaged or Alyssa was the one that got left at the altar? When he told her, don't make dinner, I'm not coming home. And Lindsay was the one that was engaged and got called off, right? You got one more month. You got this, girl. Oh my God, right before it get really hot. So happy for you. Because, girl, it's not the time to be hot and pregnant. Hold on 1 second. Miss you guys back. I actually watched this season fully. Girl, you watched this season out of all the season. This the one you watched, Chad. You should have left this one in the dust. Oh, he's a month. Oh my God. Congrats. Yay. I'm so happy for you and your family and your husband. I hope you're getting some sleep. I hope you got some formula or you breastfeeding, whichever one. I just pray all is well. Lindsay slept with Olajuwon, and I'm not talking, and I'm taking it back. Ciao. Y'all want to know something? The way Olajuwon checked Lindsay at the end, right? He was like, come on. Oh, he was like, come on, Lindsay. Come on, just do it, Lindsay. No sleep and formula plus breastfeed. Well, I'm glad you got to back up. Glad you got to back up because it's real out here, girl. It's real out here. It's real out here. So I'm glad you got to back up. Lindsay did not fully apologize to him. Okay. Olajuwon was trying to get Lindsay to apologize. And I mean, he was softer with Lindsay than he was with Katina. He was more gentle with her. He was actually trying to talk to her. He was like, come on, Lindsay. I'm trying to help you out. Like, come on, Lindsay. Lindsay, like, come on. And I'm sitting here like, let that have been Katina. Let that have been Katina. Olajuwon would have been dragging her. But he was so soft and gentle and nice and everything. Wait, where you going? You want a fish? Oh, can you give me something sweet? I noticed that too, Chloe. Like, what the heck is going on? She did a fake Tyler apology. Olajuwon, that's how you pronounce his name. It's Olajuwon. I got it right this time, Franny. We done been through this a whole lot of times in this season. It's Olajuwon. Olajuwon, not Elijah. It's O with an O L. I got you on that one. He said, "Do it for me. Do it for me. I need you to do it for me." Okay? Come on, Lindsay. Come on. Just say it. I'm trying to help you out. And I was sitting here like, those talks on the rooftop must have been great. Because ain't no way in HELL that man was so soft with her. But when it came to his own freaking wife, he would have been up there wilding, yelling, screaming, hollering, fingers in the face and everything. And he over there like, come. He had to bend down a little bit like, come on, Lizzie. Come on, do it. Say it. You got this. Just do it. I'm trying to help you out. Do it for me. Like, what's happening? Oh, child. He sees himself in which is sad. That's probably what it is. He sees himself and is sad. Oh, was a whole life coach to Lizzie while he was dogging out his own wife. Exactly. That's why I'm just like, what's going on? What is happening? So we is sharing feelings. That's what they was doing. It was just too much for me. And then she had another like, I'm sorry if I made, what she say, that you know, that generic apology, I'm sorry if I made you feel some type of way. Girl, no. Did you spit on that man? Tell that man that you sorry for spitting on him. And I ain't no way in HELL I'd have been sitting next to her if she would have spit on me. Ain't no way in hell y'all would have had me on the same stage as her if she would have spit on me. Because I'd have been like, she need her own separate chair. Don't put her next to me. Don't bring her around me. Because I'm bound at any moment to probably slap the SHIT out of her. But he a man. So it's a little different. Because had it been me, I would have been mad. Let it have been Katina. Katina been dragging her up and down that stage all freaking season. But the thing is, they really tried to make Lindsay worse than Alyssa. Y'all peep that? You can tell Mark ain't got no sisters because of something. He ain't got something because baby, no. Immediately no. Okay. She did the pumpkin spit. So you think Lindsay is worse than Alyssa? All right, let me ask y'all. Yes, make sure y'all like the video. Please make sure you like the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Do y'all think that Lindsay is worse than Alyssa? Because y'all know Alyssa she's a really nice person. You got to think about the way she behaved to think about the way she behaved to what's this man name? What's that man named? Chris, okay? She didn't even give that man a shot. She's called him all types of names. She said she hate him. She hate the expert. She hate this process. She wanted to move. She wanted to share the apartment. She didn't want nothing to do with him. She didn't want to sit with him. She didn't want to go swimming with that man. Remember, she didn't want to go swimming with that man. I don't want to go swimming with. So she saw him pull off that shirt, his little belly pop. His little belly pop, and she was like, nah, I'm good on that. Okay. Remember all of that? Lindsay is worse than Alyssa, hands down. I think Alyssa may be worse than Lindsay, y'all. No, just different presentation. Alyssa shows you who she is. Lindsay is fake and phony and too damn unpredictable, like she's under the influence. Okay. Lindsay is worse than Alyssa. Yes, they zoomed in on that belly. Right as soon as that belly pop, it was like pop. And then she was like, I'm not getting in the pool with him. I'm not getting in the pool with him. Yes, Lindsay is worse than Alyssa. At least Chris was able to leave early. Lindsay tortured Mark all season. And she almost kicked what's the name about the car? That part. Alyssa did give Chris a shot, but Lindsay only took shots at Mark. Okay. She was always drinking, and Kevin bring up her drinking problem. Because Kevin, let's talk about Kevin. So, Married at First Sight, Lifetime Television Productions. I need y'all to hear me clear. It's time to let Kevin go. Okay, y'all doing a whole little switcheroo, changing it up, fixing some things. Okay, I was here for Kevin being able to host the reunion. Giving him but he has been pissing me off season after season after season. The only season I think Kevin sort of kind of got it right was season 12 with Chris and Paige. With Chris and Paige, okay? Because I'm clearly starting to realize that Kevin is not watching the same show we watching, okay? Because some of the statements and stuff that he was saying, I'm just trying to figure out, where did he pull these notes out from? Where did he write this down? Who told him to say this? Did he question it? Like, I'm starting to think that he doesn't actually watch the show. Like, there's no way he could watch the show. I think they just gave him some clips and was like, here's the clips, and then you go ahead and ask these questions, and that's it, okay? Because no. He lost me every time he tried to make it seem like Olajuwon and Katina was our power couple. Immediately, no, okay? So he did not hold anyone's feet to the fire. He did not ask any of the questions that needed to be asked. There were so many things that he could have asked to elaborate on this season, and I feel like it was none of that. Instead of the girls sitting there talking about instead of the girls sitting there having their, talk about unnecessary-ish, like going back and forth, all the cattiness, there's so many things that we could have addressed in those moments. There's so many conversations we could have had in those moments. I really feel like even when it came to Katina and Lindsay, we never even got to the bottom of that. We start talking about all types of craziness that had nothing to do with anything, and it wasn't even entertaining enough to care. I feel like the setup this season, and I feel like maybe it's been like this or not, I don't know, but something about this whole season was off, and I really feel like it's time to let Kevin go. Kevin, and I know as a host you have to be neutral, right? But I think we have to go into the new era of reunions where the host is not as neutral and it's actually asking the questions that we want to ask. And I feel like they tried it towards the end when Kevin started asking the fans questions, because that's when we started getting answers to stuff we really wanted, when he was really asking the fan questions. So my thing is, why y'all just don't take everybody's tweets, okay? Because obviously y'all like him and y'all want to keep him around. Okay, obviously y'all like him, y'all want to keep him around. Why don't y'all go on all the tweets, okay? Go to all the reviews, okay? Go to all the stuff, because I know y'all be out there watching and looking and watching and looking and taking down your little notes and taking down your little notes. Why don't you just make the whole reunion questions, so that the people could get the answers that they want? Because the way they tried to skip over half the stuff that was happening this season is beyond the F out of me. This season was so intense when it came to verbal abuse, okay? Talking about Lindsay, talking about Alyssa, talking about Olajuwon, and we skipped over just about all of it. The only person that they wanted to try to put their feet to the fire just a little bit was Lindsay, okay? They was going to make sure that y'all understood that it was not Olajuwon who was the villain this season, okay? They wanted y'all to understand, and this made me mad. They wanted y'all to understand that Olajuwon was not the villain this season. It was Lindsay. And that pissed me off. And that's why I'm trying to hold off on Lindsay a little bit. Because although she deserves every last bit of the dragon that she gets, why are we not acting like Olajuwon did not do some of the same ish? They wanted to really sit there and tell us, show us, prove to us that Lindsay's the villain, you guys. It's Lindsay. Forget about all the things Olajuwon did. Forget about all the stuff that happened in the past. Forget about him saying all the nasty things he said to her. It's Lindsay, it's Lindsay, it's Lindsay, it's Lindsay, it's Lindsay. You know how many scenes and footage and everything they could have kept playing of Olajuwon? They had enough for a whole 2-hour show of every time he said something negative, every time he said something bad, every time he dragged that girl down, every time he made her cry, every freaking time. But no, they want to focus on Lindsay yelling at Jasmine in the car, threatening to kick her out. As if that's her wife. As if that's her wife. Mm, mm, mm. See, this is what I'm saying. Y'all gotta start paying attention to what's happening in the background, okay? Because what's happening in the background is that they really tried to sit here and tell us that Olajuwon wasn't the fool that Olajuwon was, okay? And that he's the redemption story. That him and Katina is the couple to look out for. They're the next married at first sight, next best thing to happen. And Kevin kept trying to push the agenda. And I'm sitting here like, Kevin, wake up, bro. Wake up. This not it. I'm over the season with Who's With Me. Missy, I'm with you. I'm glad it's over because next week is Where Are They Now? So we don't really got to talk about this episode, the season anymore because there's going to be a whole different, setup. So I'm glad for that. They would have dragged him. He and Katina didn't stay together. Is that what it was? No, there's no redemption for Katina and Olajuwon. Absolutely no. What questions y'all wanted answered that y'all didn't get answered, y'all? I agree. Olajuwon got a pass. He got a whole pass. Like, I just don't understand how you get to go on TV and act a fool the way to the extent that he did over and over and over. And I'm not talking about he had one bad episode, and I'm not talking about he had 2 bad episodes, okay? And I'm not talking about he had 3 bad episodes. And I'm not talking about he had 4 bad episodes and I'm not talking about he had 5 bad episodes. And I'm going all the way up to 8 because I remember 8 was the boiling point for Talisa Ray. When we was on the live, that was the boiling point for her. And she said, I've been waiting for this episode. And that's when he really let loose. And then he continued 9 bad episodes. And then I think I went on a rant, 10 bad episodes. And I'm telling you, I mean, episode after episode after episode. And y'all gonna sit here and act like ain't none of this ish happened? Okay, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep my foot on Olajuwon's neck because it's the men like him who get up there and get away with the BS that they do, treating their women the way that they do because the world chooses to overlook it. So no, they're not the perfect couple. America's favorite couple. No, this is the most we've seen Katina talk. The whole reunion was when it was all the girls because as soon as Olajuwon came back on the stage with her, what did she do? Quiet as a mouse. I miss me and it's quiet as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know a little spot in my house where no one could stand in my way. That's how she's gonna be at home. In my own little corner, in my own little chair. That's gonna be Katina. Child. So yes, I'm sorry, y'all, but y'all know Olajuwon gets me worked up. So I'm going to keep my foot on his neck every chance I get. Whew. Every chance I get. Piss me off. Piss me off. That's in my own little corner from Cinderella, the Brandy version. That's one of my favorite shows. I know that word. I know that movie word for word. Okay. The one with Brandy and Whitney Houston. Okay. Katina and Mark are in the same position. They both their true selves when they're not with their spouses, right? Chloe has energy. I told you I took me a cute little nap. Okay, just a cute one. Yes, and what happened to the friends that warned her about him? Right. Let's talk about these guests. Let's talk about the guests, y'all. So out of all the guests they want to bring, it's Sriracha. Cute Sriracha, cute. But did we need Sriracha? No. Why they didn't bring out Katina's friend who said that Olajuwon, he was seeing through him? that Olajuwon is this and Olajuwon is that. That's who I want to know if he changed his mind. Because if that friend changed his mind, then I might have to look at it a little differently. But I promise you, Katina don't have no contact with anybody in her family besides her mother. He made her cut off the friends. She ain't got no friends. I told y'all she's going to be at home in her own little corner in her own little chair, waiting for him to have the food ready for the kids. Sriracha was a fan favorite with a question mark. Girl, I keep trying to tell y'all we're not watching the same show. I keep trying to tell y'all we're not watching the same show. Okay? Don't get me wrong. First episode, I was like, yes, Sriracha, cool. Second episode, yes, Sriracha, cool. Third time they brought Sriracha out, why is Sriracha here? Why is she all in Noy's business? That's the problem. Why is Sriracha here? Why is she all in Noy's business? Why is she all in what Noy, what kind of job and finances that, she's, why? Like, why? Why? You gonna help pay the bills, Sriracha? I get it. You looking out for your little sister. Cool. Or big sister, whatever. I get it. It's cute. But did we need her to come up there? Did we need her to give her advice? And I promise y'all, because listen, I myself, hold on, y'all. Let me send my husband to give me some wine. It's a holiday. It's a holiday, right? We could have done without Sriracha hard pass. Okay, so my thing is, why is they giving Sriracha the chance to give advice? Like, is Sriracha in a relationship? Try to just let everybody give advice. She went to now. She went to from Love and Marriage DC. She's qualified to give relationship advice, even though she ain't in a relationship. And then the fact that she's like, I need for, this, you to communicate, say what you really feel, and this, that, and other. Why are you all in a business? Okay, so the rumor was, now I don't know how true this was, okay? But I did mention in the last video, the rumor was that they was trying to make her some type of permanent cast member or whatever. I don't know how true that is or whatever the case may be. But I pray to God it's not true, because I promise you, if they try to make a mockery out of this show, I will turn it off. And it has nothing to do with Sriracha individually as a person. It has everything to do with they just picking people up off the streets to add them to the show because one season people like them. Okay? Because yes, we like people, but that don't mean we want them every episode or we want them for another season. No, this is Married at First Sight. We do not recycle castmates. Okay. Now, if y'all want to recycle some castmates, go get all the people whose lives you effed up, okay, and try to rehook them up with some people. For real this time. For real this time. Okay. So, like, what the heck is that about? It was, thank you, Jay. It was kind of janky. It was not cute. The makeup was not cute. Like, I expected more. I expected more from you, Sriracha. Ciao. So, I just don't understand what we doing, okay? Because I already feel some type of way about Devon Franklin. But the rumor is, okay, so we might as well talk about it since we're here. I was going to make a video, but let's just talk about it. So apparently Devon Franklin Devon and Pia are the new experts, okay? So she's actually a qualified sex relationship therapist coach. She's actually qualified for the job. So I'm here for that. I support that. I'm great that they wanted to switch it up because rumor has it, Dr. Viviana wanted more money. She wanted as much as Pastor Cal or whatever, and they wasn't having that because she wasn't here as long as Pastor Cal, and Pastor Cal is basically the face of Married at First Sight. So no, we're not paying you that just to come on TV and get, manipulated by Olajuwon, because that's what happened this season. She got manipulated by Olajuwon. Another scene that they could have showed of Olajuwon acting a fool. So I'm gonna keep my foot right there, whatever chance I get. Okay. So I can deal with Pia. Okay. I feel like she's beautiful. She's smart. We're not going to miss out. I hope she brings the fashion, because one thing Dr. V was good for was a good fashion show, baby. Okay, a good fashion show. So I feel like as long as Dr. Pia is, fashionable, we're gonna forget about Dr. Viviana. She'll always be in the the archives or whatever, and we'll be like, oh, that was Dr. V. Y'all remember her? Yeah, okay, cool. But we can replace her. Okay, it just has to be someone likable, someone who's still fashionable, because that was our fashion. Because y'all can say whatever y'all want about Dr. V, but she always came to slay. Okay, it's okay. Devon Franklin. It's Devon Franklin for me. Okay, and I'm not gonna say that he can't be an expert, but I'm just gonna say that any man who marries a woman when you are not equally yoked, okay, and you're supposed to be a man of God, and you know that you shouldn't marry anyone that's not equally yoked. Marry someone who's not equally yoked, and then end up getting divorced, a couple of years later because you wasn't equally yoked. How are you going to then, hook up other people when you overlooked your own red flags? You don't understand what I need to pass this. So there's one thing to be a Christian, and there's another thing to be a pastor of a sort. Okay. So granted, I'm a Christian woman. I love God. I love Jesus. I try my best to walk in the faith as best as I can. But Chloe does drink her wine, okay, and occasionally does get drunk. Chloe does curse more so than I would, approve of. Okay, my daughter, more than I would approve of my daughter to curse. Okay, I curse, okay. Chloe did have sex before marriage. Okay, Chloe did have a baby out of wedlock. Chloe did do a lot of things. Okay, that the Christians, the girls, they'll be looking at me like, that's your wife? Oh no. Okay, right. So there's one thing to be a Christian in your faith, and another thing to be a man of God. To be another thing to be a pastor who is leading a church or a people under you. That's the two totally different things. So I feel like for him, okay, to actually marry someone who he knows already isn't the type of woman he needs or is supposed to have, or is going to be the best fit for him in his journey of life, you overlook the red flags. Megan Good drinks, Megan Good smokes, Megan Good dressed provocatively. Megan Good does all these things, and she was never going to change that for him. And it was very clear that she was never going to change that for him. So therefore, why did you marry her? So when I think of those type of things that, were in the mix already, it's kind of like how you want to set up a successful marriage for someone else. Okay. But y'all know how it go. Everybody's good at giving advice, just not taking it. So we can give out the best advice in the whole wide world, but for some reason, child, when it comes down to our own lives over here, we just be messed up. Okay. Leave him, girl. Leave him. Meanwhile, we over here taking our man back. Okay. I would never let nobody talk to me. Girl, you need to step up for yourself. Meanwhile, we be the same ones getting talked to like that. It's always the ones that can give the advice that can never take it. So in this case, it may be true. But I'm not about to get worked up, and I don't want y'all to get worked up too, because rumor has it that they are not really there for the whole season. They literally pop in maybe like 1 or 2 episodes through the whole thing. And I said, I'm not surprised, because remember in my last review when I talked to y'all, I said, y'all, why y'all act like the experts gonna be there? Why y'all act like the experts is gonna be there? Like, how much do you see Pastor Cal? How much do you see Dr. Viviana? How much do you see Dr. Pepper? How much do y'all see these people? Barely. You see them the most during the matchmaking episode. You see them the most during the time when they tell them that they're getting married, this, that, and the other. After that, you don't see them you don't see them during the weddings. You don't see them during the honeymoons. You get one sit down with Pastor Cal, one sit down with Pastor Dr. Pepper, one sit down with Dr. Viviana, and they all spread it out throughout the whole 19 weeks of the show. And then they come back towards the end to try to wrap up for decision day. You ain't gonna see these people. So at the end of the day, they can pick anybody to do this job. Like, anybody, let me do it. I can be the life coach. Let me be the life coach because I don't know how I qualify, but baby, if we just picking people up, let me come. Let me come. I raise my hand first for the job, okay? The experts are part-time, right? They not really there, okay? When Alyssa needed the experts the most, okay, when she needed them the most, she was like, why are they not here? You didn't think that one of the experts should have came on the honeymoon? Why would you think that they need an expert on a honeymoon when they just married 10 sets of 10 people, 10 strangers? Why would there be an expert on the set of the honeymoon and we married 5 new couples? That wouldn't make sense, would it? We don't need no experts, even though we just matched these people up and they got married. We don't think they're going to need to talk to us during this whole process. Child. So I say this to say, y'all don't even care. Why we care? We all feel like they trash anyway. So adding more of it to it ain't going to make it no different, okay? Which makes me upset because Dr. Pepper, y'all, she holding on. Dr. Pepper been riding out for 15, going on 15 seasons. Baby girl is tired. Dr. Pepper is tired. Dr. Pepper usually get the people together. She couldn't even get Olajuwon together this season. Yes, I'm going to keep my foot on his neck, okay? She couldn't even get Olajuwon together. Olajuwon talking all that crap about her. All that crap about her. And she got the nerve to come, they got the nerve to come out and he act like ain't nothing happened. Woo, child. When he was disrespecting her on that beach, they should have brought somebody out to check him right then. Okay? Whew. I just can't with that man, child. Every bad thing that happens just keep coming into my brain throughout the season. 2 couples were done by the honeymoon, Alyssa and Jasmine. Exactly. But for some reason, we ain't got not one expert. Not one of them could have flew out to Puerto Rico where they was at. They couldn't say, okay, Dr. Pastor Cal, this your week to be on set for the couples. This your week during the honeymoon. You want to go to Puerto Rico? No, you don't want to go to Puerto Rico? Okay, I guess if we need to, we could just, FaceTime you or whatever. It's okay. They don't really need you, right? Yeah, they don't. Okay, cool. That's what the conversation sound like. You know what? I'm not going to hold you. Bring Pastor Dwight. If y'all want some entertainment, bring Pastor Dwight. Now, that's the pastor I would have sat here and be like, child, we would have needed a 2-hour live for it, but I would have definitely been here for it after I trash talked them the whole time, but I would have been here for it, okay? Okay, Dr. Pepper needs to find out why she don't want to live with her husband instead of matching folks up. But Dr. Pepper and her husband in one of those apartments and bring the cameras. Right, go in one of the apartments with Dr. Pepper and tell us how this works. Okay, Dr. Pepper said, listen, I have my kids. I live with a man. I did all of that. I want my freedom. Okay, I want somebody I can hump on when I want to hump on them and send them back about their business. That's all Dr. Pepper. Her husband, I'm sure they just be humping when they want to hump. Go out there. They dating. Dr. Pepper and her husband, they date each other. Okay? They date each other. And then they go about their regular business in their life. Because I'm just trying to figure out how we've been watching Dr. Pepper for 15 seasons. And she been married for just as long, just about. And we just now finding out that this lady live in a separate house from her husband. What is going on? Like, this is what I'm saying when I talk about these daggone experts. Pastor Cal, I just found out Pastor Cal has been married twice. Y'all knew that? I didn't know that. I mean, it's nothing wrong because, if the relationship is not healthy, it's best to get out than to stay in and be miserable. But Pastor Cal been married twice. Dr. Pepper don't live with her husband. At least Dr. Viviana was actually married. It seemed to be happy. Now we got Dr. Pia, and I don't think she's married. We didn't see no ring on her finger. I could be wrong. Don't correct me. I don't know yet. Okay, we didn't get down to the facts of it. And we got Dr. What's his name? Pastor Divine. And this man is what is he? Divorced? Yeah, divorced. Okay. And these are the experts. And y'all wonder why the relationships are failing. Child. You didn't know that? Yeah, somebody told me that this is Pastor Cal's second marriage. The experts are not experts on marriage, though. That's what it's giving. Like, can we get some real marriage experts? Like, some real people. I mean, Pastor Cal is married. He's married. He's happily married. So he counts, okay? Because he's been through, I'm guessing, a rough marriage and a good marriage. Pastor Devon is freshly divorced. What he going to tell the people what not to do in their relationships? They are not rushing these seasons and pumping them out. The experts are essentially coaching two seasons at the same time. That's exactly what's happening. They're spreading themselves too thin. At one point, they was doing the unmatchables, and then they was doing Married at First Sight, and then they be over here doing all these other types of spinoffs that they have for this one show. We got like Married at First Sight, 16 editions. Okay, so like they spreading them thin, and then they're not getting results, and they wonder why. They are not putting them together the best matches, not using proven results, and the couples may not be completely honest during the screening process. Now, I agree that the couples are not completely honest during the screening process, because you can fake a lot of stuff. Okay, you could definitely fake a lot of stuff, because we saw Olajuwon, because I'm gonna keep my foot on his neck, lie about how cooking wasn't important, but then turn around and made it the most important thing in his whole entire world. Okay, so we saw how that happens. But when it comes to like, it's supposed to be so much more though. It's not just a questionnaire. It's like they what they claim they do. When we watch the special, they do so many different things that you think that they have you know, they do so many. What I'm trying to say, y'all. I lost my thought. They do so many different processes. Like, they just don't fill out a questionnaire. Then they say, good, this is good paper, this is good paper. They put them together. They look at everything. They go to their houses. They talk to their friends. They look at their families. They dig into their backgrounds. They're supposed to do all of these things. So that's my thing. Like, if they're supposed to do all these things, how is it so easy to not see that these people are not going to be good people? We read, y'all, every year we read the little paragraph, the 3 sentence paragraph of these people that they explain to us, and we be saying here like, now why would they put them together? Okay, that's just like the dude, what's his name? I can't remember his name. One of the new cast members. He's 41. He's 41. He's 41, and he's never been in a long-term committed relationship. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Why would you marry him to anybody? He doesn't even know how to be in a relationship at 41. Why would you marry him to anybody? Like, this is what I mean by, like, just now we need to use common sense. Like, that's what I mean by, like, now we just need to use common sense. It shows that he can't commit. He's been dating for 41 years. Well, not for actually 41. Okay, it'll take off a couple of years because you'll be a kid and a toddler and teenager. Okay, but he's 41 years old. He's never been in a long-term relationship. That says a lot about someone trying to get married at first sight. It's not good. Like, the red flags is right there. Okay, you got one girl who's been proposed to 3 times, not 1 time, not 2 times, but 3 times, and is on Married at First Sight. Something's not quite right. Y'all remember Alyssa? Y'all remember Alyssa? Remember, she was the one who was sitting up there and was like, he just called me that day and told me not to make dinner. He wasn't coming home. And we was like, why would he do that, girl? Why? And now we know. Remember Lindsay? Oh, he called off the wedding. And we was like, oh, why he do that, girl? And now we know. So y'all go and find a girl that's been proposed to 3 times and not married. And then 2 other women who's once been engaged, the other ones both been engaged and not married, and y'all want to sit here and y'all want to keep, y'all, look, history repeats itself, okay? Obviously, something ain't right. Where is the common sense? Like, you can write all this stuff down on paper, but if you look at it from reading just the little paragraphs that we read from these people, we can already tell you that's not cool. That's not going to be good. That don't sound right. That's looking real weird over here, okay? Real weird. Right, same with Ryan, who never said I love you. Like, these people are literally like, there are some things that they're telling you that really just don't make sense, or says this should disqualify you from married at first sight. Not disqualify you from finding love, not disqualifying you from getting married forever, just not for married at first sight, for people who are really ready to get married. Lindsay gonna find herself addicted to marriage shows. Child, they don't need to put her on no type of show. She don't need it. Nope, she don't need it. She don't need it. Nope, not at all. Okay. But that's what I'm saying. Like, they really just don't use the common sense with the people that they pick. Like, and you picking people and you like, oh, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Married at first sight could be doing a world of good to help people get out their own way to find love, but they just want drama. Expect for them few matches that work, right? Except for the few that work, right? We know what's going to happen. They need to stop playing our face on maps. Exactly. They dragged about tens of thousands of applicants applying each show. Right. So you mean to tell me, out of all the people that y'all went through, all these applicants, and I don't even think it's that many applicants no more, to be honest with y'all, because I really feel like I really feel like no one's signing up for the show anymore. They literally just have to pick what they get. Okay. I mean, I'm sure people are signing up, but I don't think it's as many as it used to, because we've been watching this show and it's like the quality of people have just been going down, 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 to the point where we're getting, where we're getting people who applied before already. Like, Mark already applied for this show and y'all said no, so y'all gonna let him come back anyway? Okay. He changed in the 2 years. Okay, cool, great. You got, like, it's just like they have no choice. They have to pick what they're giving, because you mean to tell me out of the tens of thousands of people, you pick the person who's been proposed to 3 times, you pick the person who's been engaged twice, you pick the people who never been in a relationship but 41 years old, who never been in a long-term relationship. You mean to tell me these are the people that you out here picking? Okay, like, huh? Remember, they approached Jasmine. Yeah, I don't think people are really signing up for this. They are recruiting people off the Instagram. They are recruiting people off the streets. They walk up to random people like, you want to get married at first sight? You married to someone already? No? You want to? You think so? All right, well, take my card. If you change your mind, let me know. And then they say, you know what? I thought about it, and I think I could get married. All right, cool, bet. Come fill out this questionnaire. Like, they not really going through no applicants. They doing that for show. They already know who they're going to pick from the very beginning. Because think about all the matchmaking episodes that we watch, and we've seen people where we'd be like, oh, that would be a good person. That's a good person. And then they turn around and pick the total opposite people of what we thought they should be picking. You know what I mean? Nola was the last good season. It really was. I don't know what's going on down there, but that was a good episode. It gave us a little bit to talk about, but they gave us some love. They gave us some good moments. They gave us some cast members we don't like to this day, but actually kind of like a little bit. They gave us a little bit of everything in that season. And it was a beautiful season. That was a COVID season. That's probably why. Because they didn't have the cameras in production interfering in their business all the time. That's probably why. That's the only thing I could think of. I think because they didn't have as much production to, like, swing, to, like, try to, make everything crazy. Hold on. Hello? Okay. So yeah, y'all, I had to get my cake. Hey, Amy. We're talking all this mess, and we will be here in 3 weeks with the new season, Franny. That's me. That's me. I told y'all, I always be like, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. This season really made me feel like I wasn't coming back, but I am coming back. The braids is lit. Thank you. I needed something, y'all. I was so tired dealing with my hair. Shakira, they approached Jasmine and OMG. I didn't know that. That's what I'm saying. They people are not. I honestly don't know anyone in their right mind. I feel like anyone who signs up for this at this point want to be on TV, okay, want to be seen, got a brand to promote of some sort. I mean, you may have the occasional people who actually want to find love in the process, but I don't think that's their first motive. It's just really weird to me, y'all. Because I just have to watch. Come on now, people. Married at First Sight isn't a little TV show. It's not a little TV show. This is a big TV show. So there's no way you could not have heard this show, seen this show, heard of anything about this show if you live, unless you live under a rock. So anyone who actually goes on the show after watching 15, 14 seasons of this should already know what's up. They should know what's up, y'all. And it's not gonna be good. Did y'all like the video? Let me see if y'all like the video, y'all. Y'all done had me up here going off of everything, laughing, joking, singing, having a good old time. Let me just see if y'all like the video. If you did not subscribe, please subscribe. I am 20 away from 6K, okay? 20 away from 6K, so I need y'all to help me get to that number. Please help me get to that number. The proper ratio. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Let me see. 47 and it's 72 people in here. What's up with that? With a 90-day live chat. Oh, let's do it tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow because we got to talk about everything. All right, I promise y'all, I'm about to set the live when I get off here. We doing 90-day and couples retreat tomorrow, okay? We're going to put them together, but we're going to do both of them because that daggone Bilal, child. Well, I don't know what's happening with what's that girl with the baby and the African man. It's a lot. I will be there. I'm going to set the live for it, so I have to commit when I get off of work. We're going to do 90-day fiance and couples retreat together, so we're going to mix it. So I hope y'all join me. If y'all did not catch my Love and Marriage DC review, please do, because it's like 246 views, and I'm trying to figure out what's happening with that. 246 views. What's happening with that? First, y'all don't want to like the video that y'all actually watching. And then y'all don't even want to watch the video from the other side. What's happening with that? Okay, what is going on? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. At all. Okay. Why my video look like this on YouTube? Y'all, I swear it's pink on my screen, and on here it's not pink. Look, it's not pink here, but it's pink here. I'm gonna take a picture so y'all can see it. That's so weird. I ain't even noticed that till just now. Is they changing stuff up? Look at it. This is how it look to me. It don't look like that till y'all do it. It's not pink. That's what I'm saying. That's weird. Let me find out they out here playing with my stuff. Nah, that's odd. That's very odd. I actually, you know what? No, I can't. I was about to say I actually could end this live and start that one, but I gotta watch last week's episode. I gotta watch yesterday's episode because I didn't watch it. So I gotta watch is that yesterday's episode? Yeah. I gotta watch yesterday's episode, and then couples retreat come on tonight. So then that'll be perfect. We could do both of them tomorrow because we gotta catch up on all of that. But yeah, that's it, y'all. I don't think I got nothing else to say about Married at First Sight. This season really wore me out. I'm so happy that it's over. I'm so ready for a new season. I'm ready for a new start. Y'all let me know. Let me know now. Do y'all want me to open the chat for Where Are They Now? Bye, Dallas. Enjoy the rest of your day. What you grilling? What I'm about to say, do y'all want to open the chat for Married at First Sight? Well, for the Where Are They Now? Let me know. Or y'all want me to just put a poll up and then let y'all figure it out. Thighs and wings. Okay, I know that's right. You said no thanks. No thanks, Franny. Okay. Everybody else said yes. So it's looking like a yes. Okay. Yes, we could talk about it. I bet we could do that. We definitely had a lot. Y'all don't be doing that on a Wednesday anyway. And I'm gonna miss y'all because we're going off for 2 weeks. And we'll be back after that. But I'm gonna miss y'all. So we could do one more week, okay? One more week. I'm not watching it. LOL, y'all enjoy it. Franny said she's not watching it. But Franny, so Alyssa supposed to be dating Ryan, and Olivia supposed to be dating who? Olivia supposed to be dating Chris. It's supposed to be a whole thing over there. So I want to watch, okay? So I want to see who's dating who and who's doing what with who and where and where, why and how, okay? But that's it, y'all. I'm off of here. I'm gonna set the live for tomorrow. Please make sure y'all join me for 90 Day Fiance and Couples Retreat, and then I'll see y'all on Wednesday and everything like that. Appreciate y'all so much. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please share it with your people. Tell people about me, y'all. Mention me to other people because we need to hit the 6,000. Cause like this is ghetto. Olivia from the other season. Olivia from the other season with remember Olivia wanted to go travel and stuff like that, and the other dude, I can't remember. It was too much going on, but y'all know, you know. All right, y'all. I'm off of here. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. I want to keep y'all. P Valley come on Friday. Yes, Saturday we gonna be live. Okay, it's gonna be me and it's me D. We are gonna be here together talking about all things P Valley. Okay, so I'll see y'all then too. But I'm off of here for tonight. Enjoy the rest of y'all's day. I'm gonna get some drinks in so I can fall asleep in a decent time and get up for work on time. Okay, bye.